my baby when I was 18. If I was to go back now 18 years and get a baby again, I could do it again. But now this 18, I just want it with a job.
But I don't think a parent should neglect you just because of a mistake you made. Because many kids, you find many kids out here. When she gets pregnant, some lose hope completely.
Story ni moto, story ni hot and juicy. Story ko best.
Hello guys, welcome to Hot and Juicy podcast. Today I have two amazing people here. My co-host on my right
is Valentine. Hi guys.
On my left side
we have Coco. Thank you for joining us and thank you for the support that everyone has really showed us. We're really growing. We honor that. So today we're majorly talking about self-growth. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a very nice topic to indulge because it has really a wide variety of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a nice thing because what makes life is self-growth at the end of the day, because you have to be yourself and love to grow by yourself. So I think that's what makes life at most. So it's a good thing you're going to talk about. So buckle up and listen to us.
But I really love to hear your insights about it. Honestly, I really love to hear your insights on it.
Okay, so let's start with growth. When someone asks you about growth, what do you think about?
For me, what pops up in my mind when someone says growth, I think it's like progress, something like steps. When I say my growth since from 2017 to here, I mean it's like the steps I've taken to here, either the positive or the negative, but it's something like steps, like I've gone through. That's what I think.
Okay, good to know. But recently I do reflect back. So I just saw a post that says very few people get that moral support, like the emotional support, like I'm proud of you. Did you ever encounter like that first? I'm proud of you, baby, I'm rooting for you. Like if you look back, did you ever get it? Because I want to see if whatever was being said was true.
Like from anyone?
Yeah, like no, not from everyone majorly, but from your support system. Like those people who you look up to. Let's say your parents, your friend, your boss. That time when you just want to hear, hey Manzeva, I'm proud of you. Do you always get it, or it's always in your mind like, I'm doing too much? No one can. Oh my God. You know how when that moment comes.
I think for me, being a firstborn, it came with a lot of responsibilities that even doing slightly something that you're supposed to be proud of, it seems like it's a normal task. You see, like even though it's something you're feeling, it's supposed to be congratulated, but to them it's something normal because it's something they think, in kawaida, she's supposed to do that because that's her role as a firstborn. Even if it comes when you do a small achievement, you don't even congratulate yourself enough. You see, like it's not a milestone, something normal. You see,
I guess so. We've normalized it. So much.
I think I normalized it because it came with so much responsibility. But currently, having friends and having a lot of support system around, it became like you do something like and you're like, oh my God. So they are seeing it. They also finally you start being recognized, and it feels like.
I understand, but anyways, I want to tell you something on the show. I'm proud of you. So don't feel like no one told you that.
Oh my God.
As well, I'm proud of you. And above all, I'm proud of all my team members. They call themselves the guys and then we are the ladies. That's why we are doing a ladies edition.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of our team.
You're proud of you too.
Yeah.
You're really an impact, a very huge impact to us.
Thank you.
So grateful we have you.
Okay, thank you.
Mostly your brains.
Yeah, brains.
Yeah, brains. Brains matter. But do you know when you have brains, you encounter a lot, honestly? Like when you have brains, people will feel like, why does she have brains? Then one time our best friend, I'm proud of her. One time my best friend told me like, no one hits a tree that doesn't have fruits.
Yeah, that's true. That's
my mom
definitely true. Yeah.
So if you have like fruits and no one is rooting for you, for us, like Hot and Juicy podcast, we are rooting for you. Like we're proud of everyone in this world. Like the ones who had their flowers, some lost their babies, some lost whatever. I'm proud of everyone who came out strong. Like everyone who lost anything or anyone.
It's not easy. It's
not easy.
The pain is hard. Trust me, it's hard.
Yeah, but also I wrote for Kenyans. Like I'm very proud of Kenyans. Like how we support each other.
But
do you know how many people like contributed? Did you contribute?
I honestly not lie, I did not.
Okay, it's okay. But if we have time, we can contribute to the children homes and all these things.
That can happen, but you know something, I'll differ. I guess we kind of differ. It's slightly, but not a bit. Because currently in Qatar, most Kenyans are fighting each other. They are demolishing what people are growing.
Yeah.
Like there's this lady I think you've had the scandal of it. She was working in an aircraft. I don't know. I'm not sure of the story. Let me not indulge in it. But someone came, they attacked each other online, but they went and attacked each other even personally now until the girl got demoted. Like, when I check, we are fighting battles that are passed online. And people were like clapping for the guy. That's my guy. You did right. Of which that's not right, because the girl has kids and a lot of you get.
Okay, me when it comes to like online beefing, honestly, I don't support because I don't know the
affects,
ball.
right?
Yeah,
I don't.
It does affect.
It's not even. Let me tell you, it's not nice to even indulge in online
Exactly,
fighting,
but for me,
because it takes a lot and it demolishes so many people out here. Like we.
No, but what if, when you get like, like everything has a story backup. So for me, I will never root, like, I don't know the side of the story.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say anything.
Let me give you an insight. Like Asian. Asian.
Yeah,
Everybody
I know
knows. The time she was hitting the market, she found that she had gone so much. She believed in herself, and she had gone so much far. But hitting the market, she got a lot of hate, a lot of bad. And she went down all of a sudden.
No, but did you see how she did it back?
No, emotionally she pulled back, and then she regrouped, and then came up. But that things telling you, "Nakavibai, you look bad, you don't look nice." Those words got to her head. She had to pull out.
But do you know something that I say? I say, like, if you're smart enough, you know how to handle yourself when you get there.
But it's kind of hard.
It's hard, yes. But let's say, if you talk to Azia, now she's a better person.
Yeah,
now
she's definitely way better
she
than
wasn't
back
that
before.
smart in her system, then we could not have Azia anymore.
Yeah.
But recently, I was just looking at her page. She works too much. Damn, I'm proud of that girl.
Very super.
Yeah, she works.
She's going to the gym. She's going, like, she does a lot.
She travels. She goes to the gym. She works for a radio station, and she still scores.
But honestly, Nasema, I also say, if it's not for the hate she got at that time, trust me, she angekuwa hapa. Like, for that hate,
she needed that.
She needed that hate. Like, I listened to one of her podcasts, and I was like, she really needed that heartbreak at that time to grow up to where she is right now. Because if you look at her right now, she's done so many great things that so many people, so many young girls look up to her. And if it's not for that, honestly,
the other people that I really root for and I'm proud of are those ladies who got pregnant like during school or immediately after school, like with no plans. Of course, they had choice. I am one of them, and I root for it. I'm very proud of myself. Because we had to
do you think going back to time, you'll still have done the same decisions that you did? Going back to time, if you were given a chance to go back to time and maybe not have a child at that age, do you think you'll still do the same decisions?
No.
So you're correct then.
I'm okay. I'm proud.
I know you're like, but we're just asking.
No, if I was to go back, because I got my baby when I was 18, if I was to go back now 18 years and get a baby again, I could do it again. But now this 18, I just want it with a job. I want it with money. I want it with a man who
understands. So you do better.
Yeah, I could get a better version of that. So
what would you tell some people, like, because
the girls are suffering,
out there, like a lot of people, because if you can empower me as someone who is old enough, you can empower me. Just imagine the impact you can impact on someone out there, like maybe a 17-year-old battling with a teenage pregnancy, maybe just a new mom who is maybe 21, 20. I think some advice to them would really be good.
Okay, what I can say, like, being pregnant is not easy. First, again, we need a really strong family support. So I'm very proud of my mom as well to go back, and my siblings and everyone. We need people who will make you feel like, okay, it's just a pregnancy. It's here to teach you something. Because honestly, if I did not have my kid, I don't know where I could be.
And that's
I don't know who I could be.
So she
made me stronger. Like, I have a reason.
Like, okay, in teenage pregnancies, I also encourage moms to be there and
Yeah.
support the kid.
Like-
Yeah, it's not a good thing at the end of the day because you're not yet at the right age. But I don't think a parent should neglect you just
No,
because of a
parents should
mistake you
not.
made. Because
But
many
you
kids,
think-
you find many
Okay,
kids
I know.
out here. When she gets pregnant, some lose hope completely. Because I've seen one.
Let me
She
tell
lost
you my
hope
story.
because of her mother. Like the mother demolished her so much until to a point the girl like did abortion. And trust me, till now she's never healed from that. Like they don't even talk with the mother. They separated with the mom. They don't talk. She ran away from home, and that really broke my heart. Because if you're a mother, most mothers got us when they were still young.
But they didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
What I always tell people, like, I'm not judging, but most of our parents, like in our lineage, if we check out correctly, they didn't get a chance to go to university. They didn't get a chance to date a guy who understands what it is to be with a man. They didn't get a chance to know what is love. They didn't get a chance to know what it feels like. Oh, I need a man who can buy me flowers. I need a man. They didn't get a chance. Okay? So the only chance they had is to have us. And that's why you find most of the ladies, they have more kids. Like you can find a lady even with 12 kids, but she always tells the kid, I had no options. Because that time, they know nothing about family planning.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
They knew nothing about family planning. They knew nothing. They just knew like it's only withdrawal and that's it.
But do you think with these teenage pregnancies, the weight is laid so much on the lady than on the man's side? Because I think the pressure is all laid on the woman, on the lady.
No,
It's on the woman cause the society persuasive. They state that
but when we talk of
it's
the
the
society,
lady
who is the
cause
society?
who is the society? We are the society.
Yeah, so
that's
it
the
starts
most
with
funny
you.
part.
So
Yeah,
if
because
you
we are the
judge me-
society.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I said that. Because maybe I got pregnant with my college boyfriend, and I tell him like, babe, I'm pregnant, and he says, I'm not ready to have a kid, but I'm already pregnant. You see, I'm already pregnant, but he's not ready, and his life can continue. You get it? But my
Mine
life
has to be on
stop
hold.
there.
Who said it's
Not
on hold?
stopping, it's on hold because I have a kid inside me right
Okay,
now.
what if it's on hold while you're learning?
Definitely, I am learning, but I am forced to learn. Because if I was to go by let me give you my perspective. Because if I was to go with my steps, with my age, I wouldn't be. Because we toughen at a very small age.
Yes,
When you get pregnant, you have to toughen because you're now a mother. You're responsible over human. Any wrongdoing, anything, you're responsible. Now it makes me harder. But kuna yo kaukotuto fulani, I will skip. I would jump to motherhood and I will leave a gap, you see, and then it tends to pop up later. And then when I start doing it later, people will start judging. You get it?
I get it, but I saw a quote that says when you have your kid young, we may feel like having kids at 20s is young, but I may be 30 and I'm still young. I may be 40 and I'm still young.
That's young.
Right.
It depends
you. Yeah, you understand. So when you have a kid, you learn to grow as the kid grows. There was that saying. So my first kid will have to go through a lot because I have to still grow as I bring up the kid. So the only thing you can do, like what I think I did for myself and it worked out the best. One time when my daughter was around 6, 7, I sat down and I told her the whole truth. This is how life happens. This is how it happened. But I chose you. So I'm not around you because I chose you to give you a better life. So I'm going to be aside. But at the end of the day, you are all that I'm rooting for. Because in my case, it was different. My story is very funny. I got pregnant at a very young age. And then that time, my boyfriend, he was dating another girl. So I was dating in high school. So when you're dating in high school, your guy is driving, you feel like, oh my God, this is
on top of
everything.
the world.
But then my girlfriend, my boyfriend that then, he was having now the real main chick. So I got pregnant like today. And then when I was leaving the house, I met the girlfriend when I was going home. And then the girlfriend also got pregnant. So my baby daddy has 2 kids. Same age, only a different by a day. Only minutes. My kid was born, let's say, on 28. Then the other kid is born on 29. So for me, I came down and I told myself at this age, I know I'm not smart. I don't know the future. But I used to have that feeling like, if these 2 kids, they are sisters, only different mothers. So I wish that this lady, we could bond up. Let our kid grow in knowing each other. I always tell my daughter, like, you have a sister, but from another mother. But she's all the same as me. She looks like you, everything.
Like they talk?
No.
They don't?
So when I got pregnant, I got pregnant, and then I don't judge myself, but I got pregnant and I knew nothing. So I was just doing my own thing, going to school. So I only knew I was pregnant when my pregnancy was 6 months. Because I had boobs pregnancy, if there's something like that. Only my boobs were growing. For me, I felt sexy. I felt like, wow. Yeah, you can laugh. But I felt good, honestly. Like, you know when you have those big jiggy, and everyone's like, oh my. So one time I'm going for checkup. I'm like, yo, let's go for checkup because I have some issues with my body, with my heart. So I'm going for checkup, but my doctor's like, oh, something looks off. I'm like, what? When my kgs, I was very slim. My kgs, I was 55. I used to love modeling, but back then, you would have seen me. I used to love TV host. I used to go to 10 over 10 on those days, if you know those things. We used to do all those things. So I'm like, yeah, do first. I want to go, I was that girl who was never home. Only now to sit down and wait for results for 1 hour. And the doctor says, there is not any problem. But Maya, imagine your mother is sitting there and the next is there. And then I'm sitting here. And the doctor says, to-dum. I'm like, hey, why is he giving this tension? Then he's like, when last did you have sex? Because I always told my mom I'm a virgin. Because my mom told me, anytime you fuck this shit, it's fucked up. So I said, I didn't have, but I think 3 months ago, the doctor said, Maya, reality check. I think that's when I got reality check. I was like, what the fuck? I can't be pregnant. And then here we go. I'm pregnant. I'm 6 months. I already left that guy like 4 months ago. So there is no way I'll come up now and own up like, yo, this is your pregnancy.
Like he can't even.
Like even if it's you, I always tell my mom, even if it's you, you'll not own up. So I sit down, I start going back. You go back to that girl, you remember what happened on this day. You try. So every day now in my mind, I have those pictures. Like, I remember what happened. I really remember what happened. Then I sat down with my baby daddy. I'm like, oh, this is what happened. He's like, no, you know what? We need to do DNA. I'm like, DNA is so expensive. Give me that money and then I'll do stuff for the kid. It's like, no, I want to know if it's really my kid. So in this process, I didn't know God is just trying to make my baby look like my baby. The way they are twins. It's like I never contributed anything in my child's.
Everything. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Everything. But the good thing that I'm always proud of, I sat down with my baby daddy and we talked things out and we made peace over it. Because it's one pregnancy, I didn't want to terminate. And my mom told us, even if you get 50 children, bring them. But there is no abortion in this house.
That's a good mom.
Yeah.
That's a good mom.
My mom would kill you.
No.
That's a good mom.
My mom will always be like, even if it's 20.
Personally, my mom will kill you.
She's like, no, maybe you're just judging her.
Yeah,
approach her in a different way.
It's just making you. I think moms are tough in that position.
She's just
tough,
like
because she wants you to like don't mess.
Yeah.
That's what she means. But if the baby comes, she'll have to accept.
But do you think if by chance your baby daddy would have owned up and told you like, I want you to move in, but as a second.
Yeah, that time I could have moved in very fast because girl,
Hey, stop.
Go.
your girl was ready. But then God said, no, it's not your time. Pull up. I said, it's okay. So that time now I understood what growth meant. So that time I started to look like, wow, I need to work.
So now we come back to this to our topic. So define for us your growth.
So I immediately when I got my baby, I sat down, I did everything. But mind you, I had to finish school because I got pregnant in the middle of Form 4. So I had to sit for my papers. I went back to homeschooling. I did my papers. I finished. I passed. Thank you, God. And then the next thing was how to pick it up. But that time I'm picking up myself, but I don't know if I'm picking up myself. Do you know when you're doing something and then you don't know you're doing it? So I'm picking up myself. Everything is working out. I'm like, wow. So I can be a mom. I can, I was that girl who was I was very picky. I watched pool. I'm like, yo. But when I got my kid, that was very fast. I want to shower my kid. I want to pump on my kid with love. Thank you for my family members. Like all my family who traveled, they all came. I got pampers. I got flowers. I got everything. I was like, wow, this life is good. Maybe I need this life. My grandmother could come and wash my kid, when she's young. My mom could wash my kid. When my kid could not sleep, my mom could carry my baby and like, you take some rest. But when I gave birth in Kenya. And then my doctor's like, are you sure you're going to repeat this again? I said, hell no. I didn't know it's going to take a whole lot of this. I said no. Now it's 10 years down the line. No, and I'm not having any. You convince me otherwise. So even if you have something that really breaks you, just pick it up. Look it look it like it's a blessing, but you have to look deeper. You don't just see it on the face. You have to go deeper. So the more you go deeper, the more you understand.
I know, but I don't think most people currently, I speak for my side, most people like me, like we don't really indulge in such conversation in our minds. Basically, we just decide, let's live life. It happened. You have a kid, and like you're now the breadwinner. You're everything that goes on. Like everybody's looking out, all eyes on me. Like the street lights are on me now. People playing ball, and then now the lights are on me. So you don't have room for thinking or doing anything. It's just play the game.
So let's say
you're just flowing.
Okay, let's say you're playing the game. Like the way you're doing it now, you feel you're doing it good. Like you feel you're embracing it.
I feel like I have a lot to do, but currently I will really, if I was to sit down and be honest with myself, I'm really proud.
Exactly.
Really proud.
That's what I want to show me. Like, you know, when you are doing something, you don't say unless you pause and look back.
Because there's a time
if you don't pause and look back, you'll feel like, damn,
nothing is happening.
Wake up, brush my teeth, the bus is waiting, wait for me.
Go back, go to office.
Oh, you want this still? Oh. But when you don't know, you are going.
Yeah, we are.
You are going. But if you don't clap for yourself now, who is gonna clap for you? No one. But let's say now, for me, what I think is like, let's say now my kid is 20 years, she wanna become a doctor. I'm rooting for that. Honestly, I'm rooting. I thought that you can be anything. But the dad is like, no, I want my kid to play basketball or this thing. I said, let's give her time. I also want her to do modeling, but I don't want to expose her right now to this field. Let's chill up. Let her grow. Let her decide. And then let her pick from it. Because I may make decision. I want you to model, but she wants to be a doctor. So what can I do?
Type of thing.
So I prefer her to sit down, and then one time I'm like, do you want to do this? Do you feel like you want to play? The other day she's like, I want to do skating. I'm like, do you want that? Said yes. 3 months down the line, oh mom, I didn't tell you I don't like skating. Now I like scouting. I said, okay, let's go to scouting. Oh mom, you know I don't like scouting. I'm like, girl, I bought the uniform. Oh, now I want to sing. Okay, let's go to singing. So I told her now, you are 8, you know, when you get to like 8, it's an age where, like I learned recently, it's an age where you give your kid like the freedom to make choices. So I let her make her choices. You make the choice, I'll support you. If it's not good, we're gonna fight.
Do you think the society has limited us to that? Making
our generation back then, yes, but the generation now is different. That's why you hear our parents saying, "But to squeezing melele was tofauti," like it's different.
But ni watu wanatulea, like they're the same parents who raised
some
of us back then.
Let's say you get married now, it's gonna be different. The way you want to raise your kid is not the same way you raise.
Different,
yeah. Because when we were young, we used to say like, "Did you play Kalongo, guys?"
Yeah.
Yes.
What part did you play?
I used to be the mom.
Okay, you?
Auntie.
Oh, sorry. I was the rich auntie.
The rich auntie.
So I think that part really also played something big. Because me, I always love the rich auntie. And I always go there. So I'm the guy who could be like, and then I'm Shebaba na mama. And I'm like, you know what to say, and then I had a friend who wanted to be Njogo. What the fuck was that? And then when, you know, we had to nap. And then we have like a sitting room, a bedroom. And then you just hear. That was very
But it was fine.
That.
As we used to even have utensils, like real, like
Even
Chico, like
There's no sheep.
No, we didn't.
And then there was a driver, the car.
I wanted to say that. So for us, we used to have the mom and the dad, but they were so funny. You know, one time we were like, "Aya, wana shikana," and then we were like, "Hey, mama na mama." So it was really.
It used to be fun back
But
then.
it used to be so fun. But that was so fun.
I used to feel like we are already in the future, but we don't know. So for us, we'll say like we didn't grow up like rich, but we went. Those are our play dates.
Yeah.
We didn't have to go to jump and do all this thing, but playing Kalongo was our play date.
It was so
Actually, you know, you have
amazing.
to put.
You were waiting.
Did you have those questions? Actually, unaiba nyanya, uibe kitunguu, unaiba mchele.
Mimi nakuja maji.
Ati mimi ndakuja
Mimi nilikuwa naibanga unga. I used to sell unga. I used to sell unga. I used to steal unga. And we used to like even cook chapo sometimes. Like unajua, wewe unaleta mafuta, unga, mwingine ataleta makaa. Makaa tudogo, so you used to steal makaa.
It used to be so much fun. I wish we could go back and give our kids such
like ilikuwa too fun.
Childhood. Because you know all they do is cocomelo.
For you.
I told you, so you can get...
You know, for now, we don't give our kids like that play because we want them to be raised in an environment where we feel like we want our kids to play soft. I want my kids to do that.
That's not playing soft.
For those parents.
Because
like, now, like, you know, how the white people do is they take their kids for play dates.
I think we copied the white people so much.
So much.
I think we copied the white people because kitambo.
We didn't copy, we just chose to follow.
Yeah, we just chose to follow what they do.
Because we feel it's good. But maybe our kids want to play Kalongo. Do you know my daughter plays Kalongo by herself?
But I wanted to say the same. You see my son? You will put Cocomelo on the television or give him YouTube to watch something and he'll leave it with you and you fight. You see this, we call wataya.
Yeah.
It's like going like, and he'll say, Nakuja mom. And he will go round and then come all over the... And I'm like,
yeah, but now that's something we didn't want to embrace.
But I think it's how you raise.
Now, yeah, it's how you raise. But for me now, like I normally say, I'll make a good wife because I will play with my kids Kalongo. Call me stupid. Yeah.
Like I think it's how you raise.
I didn't get that right.
So like we will play Kalongo with my kids. So like we have a routine, me and my kid. My kid gets like she has anger issues. She gets upset so fast. So when I went home, she's like
her
I said, hey. Then I started joking. So we were supposed to sleep on the same bed. I put boundaries. I said, me, I'm not sleeping with someone who is not talking to me. And then she became sad. So we normally have a song, you know, like Wednesday. You watch Wednesday?
Yeah.
When I just do it like this. When I start doing like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Come here. You know, like it gives me joy.
But I think you've given a very good relationship with your daughter. That's so amazing. Because I think it's not many people out here.
She's a woman. For me, I don't know, but time will tell.
But anyways, like it was.
At least I have something to learn from the best when I become a mom.
So
I learned from the two of you.
Let's hit it back to the growth topic.
Yeah, that was growth. Like that was growth. What other growth do you want?
Like some of us who have not yet gotten kids, we've also grown in our own way.
Tell us.
We've also grown in our own way since we were kids. Like my childhood was exciting. I wouldn't say it was not exciting. It was exciting. My parents were okay. Like, but I had challenges as my own when I was in high school. After I entered high school, I think that's when the real growth part started to happen. Because after Form 2, I think Form 2 is when my body did the blossoming. My boobs did the coming out, and it was not fun because people used to really pick on me because they used to be like, hey, sister, kuna matiti kubwa kwa nini? Wasichana high school, the diminishing and stuff. And that time you had no one to look up to and say, to tell you, you know what, you look nice, you look this. In your head already, usha demolishwa na watu. So trying to build yourself, or trying to say, you know what, I look okay. It took me a lot of time. Till today, I've not accepted myself, kabisa, with my breasts, you know. But I thank God because the growth it may take, because if I was still back then, I think ningekuwa proud. Ningekuwa naambia watu, niko na kitu una.
Exactly.
I have something you don't.
Me, you know.
I have something you don't have. Because watu wengine niko na someone they have nothing. Na anapick on you, niko I wish we can go back in time. I used to excuse me, talk when you have this.
You know, for me, when someone
says
something, I felt depressed. You know, me growing up, I was very slim, honestly. Now this is my biggest. Even my mom says, I'm proud that you're big. Me, I used to be like this. I used to be very slim. Very slim. My mom says, when she wants to work with me, she wanted to hide me because she could be like, people think I don't give you food. But I was eating too much.
Yeah, you're like my sister. My
But
sister,
I
the
embraced
slim
that. But no
one.
one came and told me. I could tell a girl, do you see the girls on the screen?
Actually, growing up, I found like me personally growing up, I really had a good like. Used to tell, oh, you look like a journalist, you look like a news anchor, because I used to have that small body. And honestly saying, growing up, I think I blossomed when I gave birth. That's
Exactly.
when, like,
Me too. Like, where?
Actually, after birth, that's where I blossomed, and now I became like, oh my god, so
You're so
they can
pretty.
see.
Honestly, you're so pretty. So are you. And so am I. We are all pretty.
So
Yeah.
we all pretty.
Yeah, but you know
But
what?
you think
Sometimes
it's
we
a challenge. It's a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
No,
challenge.
No, honestly, it's a challenge, especially when you don't first like yourself.
Exactly, because when I come to tell you look good and you didn't tell yourself
Except
you
in
look
the
good.
morning you look
So,
good.
You're like, what is she talking?
What is she
Me, when you
saying?
come and tell me, girl, you're looking good, I'm like,
I know.
inside I'm like, thank you, but I take care of myself. You know,
I'm invested in this.
like, I'm doing this. I'm doing my skincare routine. I'm going to the gym. How don't you expect me to look good? How?
But I was told when someone comes and tells you look good, like
It took
not
a lot for them.
not every part you're supposed to say thank you. Some you're supposed to tell them, you know what, I know that.
No.
But
Girl,
I
I
believe in
know.
being, I believe in being kind.
No, it's not, because some people will come and tell you to your face, and you say, you know, I can come and tell you, Maya, hey, you look nice today, and then I'll come and say, Maya, you look nice today. Like, you
No,
see the attitude change, like
For me,
there's that
before even you
attitude.
finish and you have attitude,
You're just taking
There's
it in a
that
negatively way.
attitude. No, there's a way someone will come put it in your up to you.
Maybe
and then
it's
you're
you.
like, no, it's not you, because there's sometimes it's
well,
you.
let's say I
you're
just
the
woke
problem.
up and then I'm like, damn, man, you're looking good. So you'll say,
Like,
like,
it's an
thank you.
attitude.
Like, you know, there's the environment we're in.
So that means, you know, I learned like having the wrong environment.
Yeah.
Everyone will feel like you are doing competition. Because if you do something, I feel like it's competition. So I'll be like, hey, girl, look good. Like when, let's say, for me, I came from background where girls, we used to be like support each other. Like now, I'll be like, girl, who did your hair? I want to do the same. I'm not jealous. I just feel like if I do the same, I'm gonna look good,
Also,
and we're
yeah.
gonna be vibing, you know. But now generation has changed it around. Even if you ask someone, "Hey, you smell nice. What's perfume?"
They'll be like,
Babes,
I have a
Let
roommate.
me tell you something. It just smells good. I just wanna smell good.
Listen, we have a roommate. We asked. God forgive me, I know you'll be mad. But we asked, hey, does perfume smell so good? And she was like, it was a gift. And I was like, no. And then she started, it's very expensive. We didn't ask for all that. We just asked, what's the
what type of
name?
the perfume,
So that we
like-
can get it. 'Cause it
No,
smells
but
nice.
also one thing you should embrace her. Maybe it's her first gifting. You know the people who when I sit down and I look around, the people who didn't experience parents'
Gifting.
love, friends' love, they didn't experience gifting. Like back when I was in Kenya, I just went to do my hair, and my best friend came, and then she brought me flowers, and she's like, "Oh, girl," I'm like, "Where are we gonna have dinner? Look at you, you know when you miss someone and you just wanna embrace them." Because at the end of the day, we ended up making bad decisions, and the ladies sat us down and they asked us, "How did you nurture such a friendship?" Because for me, I have hard times having friends. I said it all begins with you. It starts with you. For friendship, we don't have to talk every day, but at least let me know, girl, what's happening in your life. Because me and my friends, we know each other inside out.
Coming to that.
Even if we may go for 10 years, for 3 years, for 5 years without talking, but I know I have a friend. I have a friend somewhere.
So you believe in nurturing or watering well.
Yeah. Me, I believe
There's
like
some-
all my
the-
friends,
the other
all my
ones
friends,
that are bad.
all my friends, pinch me here. Pinch me up. Yeah, that's what it takes.
But let me tell you something. I'm talking from my own side of experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Watering-
Not everyone
Yes,
is the
yes.
same.
Because at times for me, there are wells of water that always run dry. I
Okay, then let them
fetch
dry.
them.
Yeah.
I cannot fetch. You know, there's a time I can water you, and when I need to fetch water from you, I can get
but
nothing.
there's something I had the other day. Like, is it bad to expect from your friends?
It's not bad because they expect
bad.
It's not bad.
It's bad. Ask me
No.
why. Because just because you did something for me doesn't mean I have to do something for you in return. Just
I
because
didn't say- I didn't-
listen.
okay.
Just because you gifted me on a special day for me doesn't mean I have to gift you on a special day for you.
No,
Because I'm not you, at the end of the day, I'll never be you. Everyone has a different type of heart.
Maybe you're a giver and she's a receiver.
Yeah, I'm a giver. Maybe you're the giver, I'm the receiver.
Okay.
I'm not good at gifts. I'm not
Okay.
good at that, but I'm
Okay.
good in some other particular way.
Okay, I don't refuse all that.
Yeah.
I'm a giver. You're a receiver.
Yeah.
But at some point, don't you get guilty conscious?
Is
You
it-
give me nothing.
No, I give you. There's a way I will return your
No.
friendship in another way.
What way?
Not necessarily.
No, it's not-
I don't have to give you anything.
No, you don't. Okay, I think people misunderstand friendship. Friendship is when we can sit and talk and laugh and unwind and talk back to the same senses. Unless, like, if you do something bad, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be like, girl, you fucking up. What are you
That's
doing?
true. Yeah, that's true.
But
No,
friends get
but
mad.
yeah, no, let them get
Most of my
mad.
friends
But
get mad. You
okay,
get
if
mad.
they get
I don't
mad,
get
You
mad.
get, you always get mad.
I
if
don't
your
get
friends
mad.
get mad, then that's not friendship.
But
Me,
they-
my friends will tell me the bitter truth. There was a time I was so in love and I was stupid. My friend told me to my eyes, Maya, you're stupid. At this point, you're stupid. Go out, and when you come back to your senses, come talk to me. So I will go and sit. I'm like, you know, sometimes what I say as friends, what you see is not what I see. Your friends can save you big up time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, like what you've said, let me tell you something from my own experience. I told a friend and they were like, why are you never rooting good things for me? And you're trying to advise them and they're like,
But it
why are you never
depends,
rooting
'cause-
good things for me?
Okay,
You
maybe
even
you've been
pull
saying
out
that something is bad, is bad, is
because
bad.
you're constantly seeing the negative. You know, I might
Then if
be,
you only see the negative and you tell this person this is not
And they're
working,
always getting
and they're
mad.
always getting mad, you withdraw.
they even
You are not
they,
here
they
for,
get
like,
to a
people-
point they even start telling you like you never wrote good things for me. You see
No.
you start to pull out because
No,
you-
because when you pull out, because you're not feeding their ego, and then now it becomes a drama on your side.
Yes.
So when you pull out and you become silent, people think you hate them.
Yes, yes.
But you don't hate them. The thing is, I'm not feeding your ego, so you get upset. Then what will you start saying? Maya is bad. Maya, she's so. Maya is not talking to me. I did her nothing. But the thing is, sometimes you need to pause and be like, okay, what is this friendship giving me?
yeah.
Because if you're my friends for 5 years and girl, we are not growing, what is this friendship giving me? All my friends, I'm proud of them. They got pregnant in the middle, and I told them, girls, we are not doing abortion. We got this. Let's pick it up. Because maybe that pregnancy was supposed to change your life. And I'm only the only person that was appointed to make you ruler for you. All my friends now, they're very proud of me, and I'll never let my friends suffer. We are going to party, we are going to do everything, and we are going to make it together. When I went back to college, I told my friend, you know what, we're going back together. I'm not leaving you, I'm rooting for you.
So you're
So
a
it's
believer
friends-
so you're a believer of what
Friends and rooting.
Yes.
I have to
and
force
you're,
you.
you're emphasizing on the fact that you can what on the right plant.
Yeah, because I'm saying that because
How do you even define a right plant? Because I don't know. I always
okay,
forgot.
you choose the plant and you choose to water it. Okay, I'll take Kibra. When I was growing up, I grew up in Kibra. Kibra was where I grew up, honestly. So life was good. Life was very smooth. But for us, I can say, as we got favor because we had a family that was not living within. So I used to get good stuffs. But I always wanted my friends to feel what I feel when I get. You know when someone travels abroad back then was something big. So we used to get good clothes, good perfumes, chocolate. I used to smell so nice at a very tender age. But I didn't know until I was big. I didn't know until I had a friend who loved modeling that much. And I used to have shoes that I didn't even know they were useful to me. So that I gave them away. But I was just grateful. I could tell you, babe, try. Because I know how it feels to receive.
So you're saying friendship should be a two-way trade. But there's a time you
No,
can give
friendship-
somebody, you can give, like for me,
No,
I
but
give
if you're
somebody-
giving and it's not giving, it's not
I know,
working.
You can give somebody and maybe it's not their actual type and they don't even appreciate what you give them because maybe I might gift you a dress and maybe I never see you wearing it. It makes me feel bad because I gifted you that. You see? It's something that, it's a two-way traffic. I can gift you something,
No,
I put it
listen.
on, you
With that, I will come in between.
No,
With that,
let
I
me
will
tell you
come in
something.
between.
No, tell me something. I'll talk, please. What happened is, if I buy you something, I have one rule in this life. If I buy you something, even if I wear it, even if I don't wear it, it's okay. Provided,
Yeah.
don't give it to someone else.
Yeah.
That's what gift is. Gifting is for you to make, for you to be special.
that.
It doesn't matter if I wear it
Or
I
not.
don't wear it.
It doesn't
But
work
if
for
I
me.
take the
It doesn't
gift and
fit
I
with me,
keep it,
guys.
That's
me.
special.
Yes,
That's me.
but now you learn how to communicate. You go and tell your friend, babes, I got you something.
I've communicated.
Listen.
I'm not putting it out of context or out of experience. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe it's a situation that has
Can I
happened
tell
to
you another
somebody.
encounter?
Can I tell you? Listen, 1 minute, Maya.
No, before you go there, can I tell you one encounter? I once got my friend a gift, and for me, I felt it was really nice for me to give this friend this gift. But my friend took that gift and gave it to another person, and I asked her, "Hey, babes, I got you that," but they said, "Yeah, I gave it to the other person." So you could die for that.
I
I was not pissed because I felt like maybe that's not what it is for her. That's
You
not a
can
cup
tell
of tea.
me.
So I withdrew from that friendship and I chose the right people that choose me. So choose people that choose you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Can I say what I wanted to say?
Thank you.
Can I say what I wanted to say? I was saying, listen, like in particular, she said she bought a dress for someone and the person doesn't wear it, of which I know the person wears it, because there's no way you can just buy something and it's only sitting there. But maybe, like I would say me right now for me, I will say I'm not where I want to be with my body. Like I don't feel that confident to maybe put on maybe a dress sometimes. You understand?
I understand.
Because I also have to love myself with something.
You have to embrace like
I also have to have time with
Yeah.
myself. Like when I wear it and I'm like, you know what? I'm
me.
the bag.
Yeah.
Like you tell me shit, I know I'm the bag. I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you have to also give me time, like to love myself
One
with
thing
it.
that I've come to realize
Don't pressure
mostly
it on
about
me.
you and you is that you don't communicate. It's not that I'm trying to put you out here.
No, don't put it
but-
out here.
No,
We're just having a normal
We're just having a conversation.
I know, but what I've learned from you too, I was there before.
Let
You
me
don't
tell-
communicate, so you want to maybe your friends, let's
Let me
say
tell you.
Mercy,
Let
did
me
you wrong.
explain why. Let me tell
You
you.
not go to Mercy and tell Mercy you fucked up. You come to me.
Babe,
I'm not
Maya,
Mercy.
Maya.
I'm
Let
gonna
me-
shoot you.
Listen, let me tell you something. I will go back. You told us when you want to do something, you go back to it. I'll go back to it. Okay. I will tell you why this happened. I will take you back.
Is
Just
this
a-
growth?
Yes, it's growth. I will tell you where my
growth. This
yes,
is
Let
growth.
me tell you where it went back. Let me tell you. You see, back home. Okay. For me, I was taught like, okay, I'm not blaming it. It's a good concept because I love it. I love me. I love the way I am, and I love the fact that I don't open up so easily. I don't talk to people. And me, if you feel me, if I address an issue in an indirect way, because I was taught not how to do that. Because my mom raised me in a way communicating was like you're nagging. You see. So it was either you take it or leave it.
I get you.
You get so I was raised in a way. So when it comes to when I'm growing up and I have to adjust to even my relationship, apart from friendship, even in my relationship, when maybe my boyfriend does something wrong, I really hurt from the inside, and I will crumble it, and then you come like 2 years down the line, and I'm crying, and I'm all eyes out.
No, that's the problem.
No, that's because I don't know how to communicate. My friends all know that. If you see me talking or crying, trust me, it's here. It's here.
So
You see?
like I've learned from you also. You can keep for a long time.
Yes,
Do you
I
know
can
I
bag
am
it down.
opposite of you?
I can bag it
Me,
down.
even for a minute, I can't. My tears
I
are
wanna
here.
be you.
I want to be you.
Like I
You
want
see
to
me when-
learn
But
from
immediately
some
I
people like
cry.
you.
Immediately when I cry, I'm good.
Same case.
But now the problem is I put really tough boundaries such that I feel myself, okay,
No, you put boundaries, I put resentment. You see me, I will resent you, it turns to hate, it turns to not, and I'll still be smiling at your face.
Now that's one thing I always ask people how you do it.
Trust me, I will
if
do that.
I hate you, like if you did me bad and I feel like I can't talk to you, I can't.
Trust me,
Even
there
to
are
say
people,
hi, I
there-
can't. I'll just pass like
Let me tell you something. There are people I love. I even.
But I'll not sit with you on the same
I
table.
do that.
I will delete your number. That's why I really have few
comes
numbers.
back down to growth. I don't know how to cut boundaries. I don't cut
you should-
strings, not boundaries. I don't know how to cut strings. I am really bad at goodbye. You see those?
Me, I don't even. No, I used to be that girlfriend. I once had a conversation. I used to be that girlfriend who'd be like, I'm happy for you for your next move. I meant it. I don't hold anything because I learned in life no one holds nothing in you.
Like it's not.
But
it's
you
not
think-
a,
Yeah,
that's
even
a
if
good
I tell
thing
you
to.
goodbye, like go well. I mean it. Like go well. I don't wanna. You know, when you're growing up, okay.
I don't know how
I'll
to
tell you
do
this
it. I don't know
example
how to do
that I really feel like back then used to make sense. When we were in school, we used to have those people who weren't too smart, and there were those who were smart, and there were those who were down.
Yeah.
For me, subjects for me were not good. So I used to have a friend who'd be like, I don't understand this, but let me tell you, when I'm big and I open my own company, I will not hire you. Who told you I'm coming to your company?
That used to happen a lot.
So that's where the anger came from. I'll never hire you. You know what? I'll find you on the road walking, and I'll not carry you with my car. Hey, who said I will be walking? What if I will be the one who is now driving and you are walking?
And you're the one who's walking.
What will happen?
Funny thing, I know that
So
feeling.
I think people, we got really much hurt back then, such that we bring it to the future. Like for me, I grew up with boys. I used to be that girl who grew up with boys.
Same case here.
So my boys, we used to be very
And you know,
fine,
boys don't know how to communicate.
They don't know how to communicate, but me and my brothers used to communicate so well because we even broke away.
Okay, I guess my family is very weird. Honestly, my family, honestly,
I don't know what happened.
We buckled it up.
What I think happened mostly, your family, you all withdrew from each other and you gave it to the outside world. Instead of you bring it inside,
I don't know what happened with me.
For me, it also happened for that with my
They did like this. They became too strong for it, and then it gave us a burden of owning up to that too. Unaona kuset. Well, they did set a certain standard. Because my mom, you'll never see my mom until today. You'll never see that woman shaking. My mom might be sleeping hungry, and she will never give me a glimpse of that. She'll be always the strong one. You'll see my mom.
What if you try talking to her?
I tried. We've tried even better.
Do you know the way I am big like this?
You know, when
I tell my mom anything.
I know.
No, I don't know.
I think listen, when we had a breakthrough with my mom, and I will put it here, and I know mom will watch this, and I love you so much, and you're the best thing that ever happened, was when I was in a very fucked up toxic relationship with my boyfriend. He was beating me up. That's why we had a breakthrough with my mom.
Because they beat you up?
Oh no. No, listen, we had a breakthrough. That's why my mom saw me really shattered, and she saw me really fumbled. My sister saw me like I was down on there. I was really crumbling. I was now losing it.
But
and
I'm proud of you.
She saw me there, and she was like, I'm losing my daughter, because I was almost suicidal. So she saw me cry. She saw me like I was losing it. That's where me and my mom had a connection.
My God.
That's where me and
Like
my mom
communication
connected.
is.
That's where
I think that's where your communication problem started.
Yes,
And I don't know what happened, because my mom is a communicative person. My mom is someone you'll offend, and the next thing she will tell you to your face, like you've done wrong. Like even her own friends, like when you do her wrong, she will tell you. Even family members, she will come and tell you, like she doesn't know how to hold on something. You say like, no, let me hold on this. No, my mom will tell you to your face, get mad, get angry. That's on you. And also about holding grudges and hating someone and still pretending to love them. I think that's something I don't do, because I don't do well in pretense. I will pretend for a minute, but once I'm done, I can't hold too much with the pretense.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think pretense is a good thing. Like
it's not good, but
it's not a good thing.
Everyone is raised differently.
Yeah, everyone is raised differently. But when you hate
But
someone,
what I can
I
say,
think just don't talk to them. Don't pretend. Like don't fake their life.
What I learned, they are not pretending actually.
They are.
What I can say is they learned forgiveness. If we go back to the biblical,
Someone who hates you does not forgive you.
Yeah, no.
That.
Do you know how many times God forgive you? How many times have you seen?
But God does not hate you.
No, let's say like God was to judge us the way us human beings think. It's like when I do something bad today and God said, I'm not waking up to this.
Are you a good forgiver?
Yeah, I forgive and I forget, but I don't want the same thing to repeat. Honestly, I hold zero grudges in my heart.
I forgive you, but I hold grudges.
Just let it out.
I don't know how to.
If you hold grudges, then you'll find yourself entertaining.
That's why I'm telling you, if you say you've forgiven someone but you're still holding a grudge, you haven't forgiven them at all.
No, but the thing, if I forgive you and we're staying in the same house and I put boundaries, it doesn't mean that I'm not forgiving you. I've forgiven you, but I don't want to be involved in your story.
That is okay. But someone who says they've forgiven you and still is holding a grudge on you, that's not forgiveness, darling.
Guys, we are talking. I tell you, this cup of tea, we need a part 2.
Okay, we need a part 2.
This is the topic we are never ending. And God,
it's a long one.
I love everything about you. Your engagement is really powerful and really insightful.
Thank you.
I also love your engagement. Everything about this talk, it's been meaningful. Actually, I think this is more meaningful to me than the viewers. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. It's been so good, and I know you love this, the girls edition, and we'll
The
have a
girls
part
edition.
2 definitely.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for your reviews. Thank you for everything. We hope you're growing and learn to forgive.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you also. Thank you for the support. I know you'll love this. It's been amazing, the conversation with these two young pretty ladies.
Thank you. Make sure you follow all our pages on YouTube,
Hit
Hot
the
and
subscribe
Juicy,
button.
on Instagram, on Facebook, and our personal pages. Don't forget to do that.
At Maya Coco.
Valentine.
And I'm Rita. Make sure you follow us. We love you, and make sure you grow.
Grow, please grow. Growing is
Bye,
the most
guys.
important part. Bye, guys. Bye bye.
Hiyo ni refu. I'm very sure.